Hello, everyone. Welcome to another trailer time. We've got a bunch of cool stuff today. We've got an Atomic Heart combat trailer. We got a Microsoft Flight Sim 40th anniversary thing, Battlefield 2042 Season 2, Gotham Knights, Harley Quinn boss battle, Warhammer 3 trailer, Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak, Lies of P 12 minutes gameplay, Forspoken official gameplay, Last of Us launch trailer, and Skull and Bones. That's a lot. Some of this is actually just, it's kind of like restream IGN day, but let's start with the trailers and then we'll show the gameplay stuff. This is the Last of Us Part 1 official launch trailer. You know, that game that came out 8 years ago, maybe? Something like that.
Now, the girl, is she alive?
What girl?
And the capture
I
froze.
don't know no girl.
My PC just froze. Ah, he stabbed him in slow motion.
She's alive.
Where?
In the town. In the town.
I mean, this does look pretty good.
Here's how this thing's gonna play out. You do what I say, when I say it.
Joel, I can handle myself.
It's called luck.
Ew.
It's gonna run out.
Why did they have to walk slowly to that?
You hear that? Run! There's too many of them!
You ready to haul ass? Come on.
I've played this game so many times.
Do you even realize what your life means?
Stop with the bullshit. What are you so afraid of?
And this still looks really good. Does it look $70 of goodness, though? No. No, it doesn't. Wait a minute. Was there like a giant... Hold on. Hold on. Was there a giant... also in development for PC? Did we know that? That it was coming out to PC? Was that already known? Oh, I didn't know that. Why didn't you guys tell me that? Jeez. I thought you guys liked me. The fuck's wrong with you? Let's all zen the fuck out here. It's Microsoft Flight Sim 40th anniversary. Oh my God, this game's 40 years old. Okay. I've come to terms with it. Oh, fucking Christ, it's 40. Look at these fucking gear parts. You wanna fuck this helicopter? Well, this helicopter's gonna fuck you. Look at this plane. It's dripping in that motor oil. Oh, that's spinning up. Just like it's gonna spin up your alley. You wanna jog along this plane? Just kidding, it's in the air because it's a plane, dumb fuck. Sorry. That was weird. Got a little strange. I'm sorry. The dumb gamer in me looks at this and sees this helicopter fly by a bunch of giraffes. What happens if you go like 15 feet to the left? How does the game handle that? You know what I'm saying? sparing us St. Louis. Fuck, that is so cool. God damn. You know what I should do during the break? I should download Microsoft Flight Sim and put that 49-inch widescreen monitor I've got right here. Just see what it looks like. 32 by 9, you know. See how it handles. See what's happening. I think it might be kind of sick. Maybe. Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak Flaming Espinas. Espinas. Espinas? Yeah, that sounds right. Did that happen too fast, or do I just have like a lot of stuff on my brain? I felt like that was... That was pretty... I mean, that was a 23-second trailer with padding here on the end of how you can buy more stuff. Do you know? Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, we've got one more normal trailer, and then we're getting to the gameplay stuff, chat. Here's the Battlefield 2042 Season 2 Master of Arms gameplay trailer.
Oz is just getting started. Black Ridge was phase 1. They're planning something big. You want him? Play your cards right.
Is this Call of Duty?
I just might be your man.
Oh, they're redoing that map. What the fuck is that? I'm sorry, what? Is that a mobile spawn point? Oh, this is the new map. Why? Why do they have to have a helicopter in close? I'm already pissed off. That looks absolutely insane. Just the amount of people here. When does this launch? Oh yeah, by the way, there's a giant fucking tornado. Oh, that is new right there. So wait, they're announcing new specialists, but they're also going back to classes? Kind of weird. Is he still a class? Like, I'm a little confused. That launches August 30th, 5 days from now. Might go back and check that out. I'm always a sucker for some Battlefield. All right, let's get on with the combat stuff, the actual gameplay trailers. Atomic Heart combat trailer. We've seen a bunch of this stuff. Ah. What the hell is happening? This game looks absolutely bananas. Oh God. The ballerina people are back. Jesus Christ. I feel like I need a cigarette after that. That looks absolutely bonkers. Well, let's calm it down a little bit with a nice, relaxing, probably mediocre clip of Gotham Knights with a boss fight.
I always wanted to do this.
We got a bunch of IGN first videos in here.
Don't be rude! Mama's talking here.
Right before you start the Harley end of arc boss fight, which takes place in Gotham Hospital, up until this moment, you've been pursuing Harley, you've been trying to
Gotham Hospital and Batman died. Okay.
figure out what she's up to. But of course, this is Harley Quinn, and she's up to no good in Gotham. And living your best life in this case means doing murderous and violent things. Right before the boss fight starts, you've finally figured out which part of the hospital she's in, and you're about to confront Harley about everything that she's been up to.
Well, that's how you're controlling them. Give it.
Nuh-uh. My toy.
That's kind of a cool. I kind of like that Harley look.
As if. This has been in the works since Blackgate. Welcome to my party!
Pretty boring party. Especially for you.
That's because I haven't lit a candle!
Did that say Reek? Was that a QAnon reference?
Now, let's play Nightbot. That's the ticket.
You ready?
God.
Don't be shy. I want to play.
The game, man, it doesn't look bad. It just doesn't look good. They also have so much HP.
Missed me. Incoming! Why don't you come a bit closer?
Are those unblockables?
Ouch!
See, like the second it goes to
You were
cutscenes,
going
the game
back.
just looks so much better.
I like it. I almost forgot about my special surprise.
That guy's dead.
Mama's got some stuff to do. You make sure to keep him here. Bye.
Those motherfuckers just like put a stretcher in front of the door. It's not gonna, it literally does nothing.
Get ready to eat the floor.
Like, there's a part of me too that doesn't like the damage values.
Incoming! Did you miss me? This is it!
Try this.
Damn, he hit for 1,000. Not always. But in this case, were numbers added to show that you're being impactful within combat?
Better show you some moves.
Because the animations didn't do enough of that, maybe?
Coming in! Look at that! Look at it! Got it! Taking you down! Not fast enough.
There's a lot of enemies here, so that's kind of cool. He's got a little, like, crowd control spell. I didn't catch that the first time. He just, like, activates breakdance. I'm Eddie Gordo. I don't. I'm still gonna play this game probably. Like the story is interesting enough for me that I'll play it, but the gameplay just looks kind of scuffed.
Party foul!
Need to do this.
What the hell did I do?
You need to get out of here. Fast!
Hey, where you going? You can't leave yet. You were having fun.
Party's over, Hearts.
Party's not over until I say it is.
For more from our Gotham Knights IGN first, check out the first 16 minutes of gameplay, or how the developers built their Gotham City on 400 years of history.
He did that. We watched those. We didn't record a trailer time though. That looked fine. Maybe this is just major copium. Maybe this is just major copium. Here's some end game scenarios for Warhammer 3. I don't know what that means.
The lands tamed, the seas charted, your empire on the cusp of immortality. But would it be a true tale of historical conquest if there wasn't one final major hurdle? In Immortal Empires, we've reworked endgame scenarios, meaning it's not always going to be the incursion of chaos knocking on your faction's door. These scenarios will push your empire to its limits, making you fight to the very last to survive. Before you start your long campaign for supremacy, you'll have the chance to customize your endgames in numerous ways. The difficulty slider lets you determine how much of a final hurdle the endgame will be, from a mild thorn in your side to a fully fledged apocalypse.
So I haven't played Immortal Empires. It launched Tuesday. Is this like after 200 plus hours of gameplay?
Scenario. The early warning timer lets you decide how much time you have to plan for the endgame, or if you'd rather that the scenario be dropped on you out of the blue, sending your empire
you can change it? Okay.
into chaos. Next up are the triggers for long victory and turn timer range. These can determine whether you want the endgame scenario to trigger when you hit the long victory, or if you want the endgame scenario to trigger within a certain time limit of turns, which you have the ability to set. Or alternatively, you can use both of these. So if you wanted to trigger the endgame between turns 10 and 20, either out of some lust for challenge, or out of some morbid curiosity, you can do that. Lastly, there are the scenarios you can pick from, selecting either one of these to guarantee that endgame, or a collection for the game to choose from to spring on you at the end.
Oh.
Let's take a look at these final major challenges. Starting from the top, in the Black Pyramid, the undead forces in control of this ominous building stir to life
What the
in
hell?
very aggressive fashion. If an AI vampire counts or Tomb King's army controls the pyramid, they'll gain additional armies, become incredibly aggressive,
Whoa.
and will go to war with all of their neighbors. If it's controlled by a faction that's not vampires or Tomb Kings, it'll be retaken by King Oftos and his Sentinels, who'll also adopt this brand new aggression and go to war. The only way to quell this uprising of undead is to take the war to the pyramid, claim it for yourself, and fight them back into the ground. In A Grudge Too
That's
Far,
fucking
the
sick.
dwarfs, who grow grudges as long as their beards, decide they've had enough of everybody, and that no matter who you are, you're going in the book. Darwy armies will spawn in every faction's homeland.
Lore check. What's the book? Do dwarves write down everyone that's wronged them in a book and then they go after them? The Book of Grudges? That's okay. Sure, why not?
If they don't control those lands, they'll declare war on whoever does. If you don't own it, it's theirs now. Dwarfs are renowned for their grudges, and will hold on to them until they've seen it right, or they're dead. If you want history to remember you, you'll need to face their artillery head-on and bury them under the mountains. Not to be outdone on the aggression front, in the scenario, The Biggest War, the Greenskins are spoiling for their biggest fight yet, and you're in their sights. If Grimgor, Wurzag, Grom, Azag, or Skarsnik are alive, they'll get new armies spawning on their location. Not only do these armies appear, but big buffs are also applied to them, to coincide with their love of violence. If you want to quell this growing rage, you're gonna have to kill them all, matching their brutality and their cunning. But don't expect them to go down without a fight. In the magical forests of the old world, Orion's horn sounds out, as the Wood Elves prepare for the Wild Hunt, another endgame scenario.
Oh man, they got the
major
entirety of
forests
Witcher
all
3.
spawn hostile Wood Elf armies, ready to declare war on the world. The armies gain buffs to recruitment, replenishment, upkeep, leadership, and most threatening of all, their ammo capacity is doubled. As they seemingly try to blot out the sun under a hail of arrows in the name of Athel Loren, you'll need to claim and hold at least half of the glades to end the hunt. Lastly, in the Vampiric Ascension scenario, the Knights are about to grow longer, as the forces of darkness are on the rise. The vampire counts return with powerful, fully stacked armies in their home regions, with bonuses to corruption, replenishment, and upkeep. If you want to survive the night and keep your empire intact, you'll need to capture the vampire-infested regions to put these Masters of Death down, once and for all. These scenarios are only the beginning for what we're planning with endgames for Total War Warhammer 3, with more coming in future updates, including an ultimate challenge for either the most morbidly curious or the most battle-scarred of veterans. So build your empire, maintain control of your lands, and prepare yourself for the final onslaught. The endgames will put all that you've built and all that you've learned to the final test. For more information on endgames and Immortal Empires,
that was a good
don't
trailer.
forget to check out the blog.
I didn't know any of that was in the game. Didn't know that you could do all that. Yeah, that's a good update. That's a good update. Chat, we've got 3 more IGN videos. I think this is all Gamescom stuff. This is Skull and Bones.
With the waves beneath you and the wind in your sails, the Indian Ocean is yours to fully explore in Skull and Bones. But as we recently learned, most of Ubisoft's upcoming pirate simulator takes place at sea. So what is out there to discover aside from water, and well, more water? We spoke to developers at Ubisoft Singapore to find out.
The gameplay on land is about socializing, crafting, building up your fleet, and taking contracts in the game, in either a den or the outposts.
Despite the majority of Skull and Bones map being made up of ocean, you can step off your ship and walk on dry land. Not every island you see is explorable, but you can weigh anchor at dens and outposts, 2 special location types that have everything that a pirate needs to prepare for further adventures.
The particularity of the land also is that it offers you a safe zone where nobody can attack you. The role of the pirate is to do some back and forth between the safe land where you can build your ship and customize your ship, but also trade some resources before to go on the hostile ocean to steal precious cargo that then you bring back. So from land, aside building and crafting and trading, also you can take some contracts.
I think this game's November 7th or November 8th, something like that.
Pirate kingpins.
For the person in chat.
As your infamy begins to spread across the Indian Ocean, you'll gain an access to your own pirate lair, from where you can kickstart your ascent to pirate kingpin by manufacturing and smuggling illegal and high-value goods.
Skull and Bones' world has been designed as a living space that changes as frequently as the tides. Some characters won't stay in one place forever, so you'll need to explore the map to find the right people with the right opportunities.
Spread all over the world, you will find some outposts. where you can also meet other smugglers or some local rebels fighting against the mega corporations. We call them ephemeral zones because the NPC you will meet in this outpost won't always be the same because they are also traveling, they are moving from a place to another one. When you connect to Skull and Bones, the first thing to do is look at your map and to see where the trade routes are, where the merchants are, before to select the right ship, provision it and equip it and set sails to the direction that is more interesting for you.
Sailing, trading, and smuggling are all important aspects of a buccaneer career. But what about treasure hunting? Perhaps the most famous of all the pirate pastimes.
There are a lot of treasures hidden in all the outposts, so you need to board some ships and to steal pieces of treasure, or you can also scavenge some wrecks to find other pieces of map. According to some drawing and some landmarks, once you find the right island, you can also use a land compass that will help you to find the location of the treasure.
While there are plenty of important things to find and do on land, the core gameplay of Skull and Bones takes place at sea. With that in mind, Ubisoft Singapore has put a huge amount of work into making the ocean an interesting and challenging place to explore.
So our water, it's essentially a deforming mesh, and that deforming mesh informs the physics. So the boat is actually interacting with the waves. It's not just sailing straight and we add some splashes or like an animated texture.
Chat, you know how I feel about attractive people on this channel. This dev is, he's testing me.
We have other physics properties that each ship will read from. So there's buoyancy and there's drag. So this affects how far into the water the boat will go, how slow they will go through it. So each ship should feel different based on the size and how heavy it is.
Since sailing is such a focus, the naval mechanics have had to evolve beyond what we saw in Assassin's Creed. Things like the weight of your items in the hold and the direction of the wind all need to be taken into account.
Of course, wind should be important to sailing and navigation, but the wind direction actually affects the speed of your ship. A good player will navigate better with the wind at their back and tack better and therefore be a better navigator. So it's just another element of the world that the player needs to be aware of.
But while the systems are more detailed now, Skull and Bones is definitely not a hardcore sailing simulator.
You don't need to be a sailor to play Skull and Bones and be able to understand what to do, but as you learn how to use the wind better and what that means and what does your weight mean in your cargo and the type of ship that you have, you'll see that there is advantages to being a better captain and a better navigator.
The waves of the Indian Ocean can frequently be calm and beautiful, but Skull and Bones has a full weather system that can totally transform its waters.
Well, we want to make sure that there is different types of weather. So you can have some light rain, you can have incredibly crazy supercell storm, and they will feel dynamic. We want the player to be surprised by that and feel the threats as you normally would sailing out in the open seas.
A storm can be as dangerous as a 100-gunner galleon, so one of Skull and Bones' biggest challenges will be learning how to sail when the water is determined to break your hull.
When you enter the storm, obviously the waves get a lot bigger. That means that the certain size of ship you have could affect you. You could flood, you could take damage. Visibility will change, it'll be a lot darker, so maybe you won't be able to see threats. So yeah, it forces the player to make sure he's equipped properly for the journey with the right ship. Maybe they have enough food and weapons in case they engage someone.
Most open worlds create variety through different biomes and environments, but the ocean setting means Skull and Bones can't really do that. Instead, the developers have paid close attention to the different water states and the iconography of the golden age of piracy to ensure that each area of the map feels new and interesting.
Wind affects the water, the terrain affects the water, so if I'm in a coastal sea near the shoreline, the waters will be appropriately different. I can go inland, and then we're using the river technology, which we have two different water technologies. So more than ever, the world needs to feed the water and then feed the player to help him decide how to act. Not only that, we have the biome diversity of the Indian Ocean, so when I go to Africa, the water will look and feel different than when I go to the East Indies. We wanted to really show the diversity and the realism of water.
As you travel through different territory for the factions, you'll see the colors changing, the flags, the iconography change around you. So you'll be aware of, ooh, I'm in Farah territory or I'm in the French territory. The color schemes and all of that will change. Breaking that up with dynamic events or things that can kind of go, ooh, what is that? And get the player to investigate are really important because you don't want to just sail, you know, for forever as you're moving, because it's a big game. So that's basically what we try to do, is break up the passage with different things you can engage with, helping a merchant out, repairing a ship.
You can be distracted by also broken pieces of map you will find in a bottle, and that will lead you towards some treasure hidden on the remote islands. You can find also a ship that is looking for some help. You can decide to escort that ship first before to go back to the prey you had started to shadow. Something we implemented also in the game is that sometimes, depending on the value or the properties of the cargo you are transporting, you can attract also specific enemies such as pirate rogues, the rivals who will try to eat a piece of your pie.
Skull and Bones' massive open world is beautiful, and you'll want to explore just for the sake of seeing its many sights. But exploration is also vital to staying alive, thanks to the survival mechanics that fit into the core gameplay loop. You need to constantly be searching for new resources and gathering raw materials to build better ships, feed your crew, and advance your infamy.
In the world of Skull and Bones, you will evolve from the status of castaway, stranded on a desert island, to the role of middleman, working for other pirates, and then to the status of kingpin. So to rise from the hero to hero, but you will first have to collect the resources that will allow you to build your ship and craft your weapon, and that will allow you also to upkeep the morale of your crew, because we have a system of mutiny. So in the game, but you can use a small ship and a harpoon to fish some sharks and even some crocodiles. But you can use also a large set of tools to chop some trees or to collect some irons. You can also scavenge some wrecks and steal some pieces of ship. And of course, you can plunder the rich merchant company and all their forts to collect big amount of resources. The value of the resources is based on high risk, high reward.
If the term survival mechanics fills you with dread and memories of depleting thirst meters, don't worry, Skull and Bones isn't that kind of survival game.
As a captain, you don't have a status, you don't need to drink or to consume some food yourself. If you don't feed or don't provide your crew with water, after a while they might turn against you, kick you out of your own ship and maroon you on some island. But if you feed them properly, and if you cook also some food providing additional temporary buff, you can also increase the speed of your ship and the damages you will deal because they have more energy.
Its massive map may be mostly water, but it looks like there's still plenty to explore in the world of Skull and Bones. For more on Ubisoft's Pirate Sim, why not check out the 7 things you need to know about Skull and Bones, or check out the latest trailer.
I feel the same about that as I do about Batman Arkham or Gotham Knights or whatever that thing's called. You know? I might check it out. Especially if they sponsor me to play it, you know? If that happens, then yeah. We got 10 minutes of Forspoken.
Frey Holland, daydreamer, cat lover, New Yorker. On a fateful evening, her life changed drastically when she was mysteriously transported to the beautiful, treacherous land of Athia.
Whoa.
Frey arrives with a magical, sentient bracelet inexplicably wrapped around her arm.
Oh, hello, yes.
Then discovers she can cast powerful spells and use magic to swiftly traverse the sprawling landscapes. The last remnants of Athia's populace soon look to Frey as their only hope for confronting the Tantas, once benevolent matriarchs who now rule as maddened and evil sorceresses. Reluctant to help, but desperate to find a way back home, Frey sets off on a journey through this strange and dangerous land.
The IGN trailer is compressed to the PlayStation gameplay
The
trailer.
only safe haven in Athia.
1 second. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know if I can find it that fast. Here it is. We are about a minute 13 in. Oh yeah, this looks so much better.
The only safe haven in Athia is Sepal, where refugees have gathered to escape the mysterious
Ooh, those streets look really pristine and
force of the break. Some of Athia's inhabitants will have quests
rough.
to give or information to share. Others are willing to trade for valuable goods. And Frey may even find a small friend to act as a guide.
Can you pet the cat?
At this point in Frey's journey, she has returned to Sepal from the wilds after finding a rare piece of Advaha ore. In the right hands, this ore may prove to be most useful.
Advaha ore, right?
You've seen this stuff before?
I've made armor out of it. For Tanta Sila, no less.
Whoa, you made that armor? Does that mean you can do something cool with this stuff?
I could, but I'd need the right tools.
And where can I find those?
In Prenost.
Huh? Aren't there any in town?
I'll draw you a map and give you the key. You'll have to do the rest yourself. If you can bring them back, and that's a big if.
I don't like this dialogue.
I'll make you something with that ore
Looks
of yours.
stilted.
Outside the safety of Sepal, the only life Frey will encounter are corrupted enemies looking to rip her limb
The
from limb.
gameplay in this actually
Frey's
looks
combat
kind of fun.
spells make quick work of low-level enemies. And her magic-enhanced parkour abilities
And the mobility looks
turn
fun
this inhospitable
as well.
land into her personal playground.
Like that looks very snappy
Treasure
and like
chests dot the landscapes and contain
I'm into
items
it.
used for crafting or trading with vendors back in Sepal. Mana is earned by leveling up, but it can also be found in glowing
Like,
pools
look how
around
fast
Athia.
she's. That looks so
Collecting enough
fun.
mana allows Frey to unlock new spells.
Oh, we got towers.
With the help of her golden companion Cuff, Frey can scan belfries to reveal nearby points of interest before continuing her journey.
This is the place on Johidi's map, isn't it? Are you planning on retrieving her smithing gear?
Might as well while we're here. Besides, I want to know more about Sila and Johidi Nur.
Okay, here's a little combat. Yeah, I think I could enjoy this. It's gonna look like shit on stream, unfortunately.
Well, as ever, it seems we have a few things to attend to first.
Yeah, it looks that way. Let's break some heads.
I mean, that looks fucking sick. And you get graded on the fight after? Okay.
Looks like this is the place.
Well, in we go.
I would hope you could turn the
Damn,
damage numbers off.
This stuff is heavy.
The reassuring heft of Odvaha.
Whoa. Environments are also good. That looks
There
gorgeous.
is much to find in Athia, so exploring new locations before completing a quest is always worthwhile. A variety of rewards are
Like, look
waiting
how
to be
fast she's
discovered
just
or
fucking
unlocked,
traversing. That looks so
including
good.
experience points, stat increases, bits of Athian lore, and new gear.
This thing just screams prov.
Why not try it on?
While Frey is mysteriously immune to the corrupting influence of the break, nothing else in Athia can escape its grasp.
I gotta fight a
Humans
deer?
are turned into savage zombies, and worse, while animals are mutated into dangerous beasts. Pilgrims' refuges are hideaways located in every part of Athia, and it's always a good idea to seek them out. Here, Frey can craft healing drafts, upgrade gear, and get some much-needed rest.
I'm back on board, I think. I was kind of not super interested in this, but I think I'm back on board. This is a good trailer.
Fully recharged and ready for the next step of her
Whoa.
journey, Frey travels onward into the depths of corruption in Avoilette. The effects of the break are even more unmistakable here. And while Frey may be resistant to those effects, she will undoubtedly be pushed to her limits.
Uh-oh.
This place is insane.
Fucking birds. Oh wait, that's like a beholder looking type thing. Oh, so you can like combo abilities and shit? It actually has like combos. It's not just this ability works good with this ability. The magic like works together with one
Frey
another.
will encounter numerous points of interest in her travels. Many of these landmarks and locations have been corrupted or overrun with corrupted enemies, but they're always worth seeking out.
Well, this doesn't look good.
Yes, something seems to have drawn the break here. But I expect you can clear it away with your powers. Give it a try.
Yeah, Gary Whitta's on the writing team for this. He wrote Star Wars Rogue One, among other things.
That's enough exploring for
Look at this
now.
statue. Oh,
It's
I
about
suddenly
time for
feel like
Frey
I
to
can
head back
take,
to
I don't
Sakal
know,
and deliver the
5 more
smithing
points
tools
of
to Johidi.
damage.
All done?
What the hell is this?
What did you expect? A full suit of armor? You'd have needed a damn sight more ore for that.
No, it's cool, I just...
Like you to lump it. That's the last bit of smithing I'll be doing for a while.
Frey's journey will take her to the ends of this beautiful, cruel land. And in her search for a way home, she discovers something worth fighting for.
This game's gonna play really well on Twitter, I think, in slow-mo action sequences like we're getting here. What was that? That looks cool. That was a better showing than the one, yeah. That's a good way to start out the year.
Whoa.
Oh,
Is that
fuck.
a
Oh,
cat?
God. Don't be annoying. Okay. That was weird. Cat disappeared. You gotta go find the cats, chat. Gotta go find the cats. All right, we got one more thing here. And before I start this, I'm going to see if there's another upload of this. Because apparently there might be. It's actually... I don't think it is. Chat, you can tell me if I'm wrong, though. It's 12 minutes of Lies of P gameplay. Yeah, I love Lies of P too. She's great.
Please feel free to let me know.
Okay, got a little tutorial here. Combat looks very good. Just from those 3 slashes. Doesn't look like every other Dark Souls wannabe. What? Got backstabs. Yeah, we get how that system works. Go to the next thing. A lot of mobs in this aggro. Kind of fucked up. They put a bunch of little shit mobs in there. Backstab that dude. Yeah. Well, I think, Noble, this is just straight up captured image from Gamescom. Are there like perfect guard parries? They talked about it, but I don't know if the player's good enough. Yeah, this very much is Bloodborne to me so far. And that's not a bad thing. Uh-oh. I think he's about to die. Your pulse perish. That was very fast. What the hell is this? Stargazer activated? Is that like the Jiminy Cricket thing? Whoa. Okay. Okay. All right. So what happens when you try to pull that big guy? That's handy. Yo, pull that big guy. Go try pulling that big guy. Yeah, don't worry about the other dude. Oh, you got dodged. That guy literally just pulled down A, and he's better than you. Oh my god. Gonna burn, chat. Better heal. Round 3. Yeah, this isn't the devs playing. This is probably someone that's in person in at Gamescom that had recorded footage. Okay, so he's going running back, getting his souls. His lost ergo. Yo, what if you just run across that bridge? What if you just say fuck this game and run across that bridge? Oh, you got some cat powder. Is there any music? It doesn't sound like it. At least not yet. I wonder if we get to see boss fight. Oh, we're only halfway through this. This looks like it could be leading into a boss fight. Oh, never mind. It's just another arena. Is that a bonfire? Cool. Okay, we got a little weapon upgrade. A Legion arm that fires a drill cannon from afar. Bro, go pick up the goddamn phone. Kind of sick. I've seen the movie Phone Booth. Pretty good movie, actually. I like that. Very few Dark Souls clones, I think that's what this is, ever appeal to me, but this is seeming like it's gonna appeal to me. They never can quite get the, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, the gusto behind a swing for me. It seems like they've kind of gotten it. Yo, what if you used your Falcon Eyes and exploded these guys there, buddy? No, you're just gonna keep pressing R1. There you go. And you missed. Do it again. Oh, you're out. Ooh, that triple. You did it. What'd you get? Nice. We've got the God of War approach to opening. Oh. Okay. He just went to heal and didn't have any heal left. Let's see if the axe has different animations and stuff to it that actually matter. those things coming alive? Making that noise. Oh boy. Okay, it's got classic Dark Souls bullshittery. Okay. Boss fight already? He's going into the boss fight with no HP. Tell me he doesn't die right here. Oh, we got different attack in him. Okay, he rolled into that. Great. There's the boss. This is just a... Is this how normal Dark Souls playthroughs go? Ooh. Unblockable. Charge up attack. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Hey, that looked really good. I think I might play that game. That game's looking very good. Looking good. That's Lies of P. Not Liza. Not Liza space P. Lies. Lies of P. There you go. Kind of a bad name, but I don't know. Not the worst. That's it for trailer time today. Thank you for watching. Appreciate your time here. It looks all right. Is this the last trailer time before break? No, we've got one more. One more trailer time on Tuesday before I depart on my my break of September. So hope to see you guys there. Feel free to watch. And if you're watching on YouTube, feel free to join us on Friday and Saturday for our Lord of the Rings marathon. We're starting each day at 1 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow we got The Hobbit. Saturday we got the OG trilogy. See what I did there? All right, I'll see you guys Tuesday. Bye.